Hey guys, and welcome, and the Seven Swords, and this is Skyrim. We did spend the night in this little alcove. I think that's what this is called. I did end up butchering that deer. I did not butcher the wolves. I'm probably not going to. We did do some. I did do some training with Magicka, so that we are now. Um, can I pick you guys up and still walk? We do have the Ring of Ancients on. I'm a little over encumbered at the moment if I don't have it on, so we do have the Ring of Ancients on, which we can now carry up to 1,400, and I'm only at 600 with those wolves, so those wolves aren't super heavy, so we will be carrying those wolves with us, and bear, apparently. Goal for today is still to head back to, wow, bear carcasses are still good. Is still to head back towards Whiterun. I think that's the Archronox stone over there, according to our compass. We will be heading in that way because I do plan on seeing if the Archronox stone is going to be worth us having, since I think it just decreases our magicka regen, and that's at 0. So that would actually be just a positive boost for our stone. And I know that the other one is just increasing our health and stamina regen. I don't notice that enough for me to care. So I am completely fine with leaving the lover to get the Atronach. I also know that it might be the apprentice stone in this area, and that's another one to look at. Although I think it's just magicka regen for decreased magicka resistance. So I think that one would not be a good option. I also see a shrine in that direction, which we're going to deal with, and we might deal with this dragon. That is to be seen. As we are only dealing with the dragon if he flies over towards us, or if we find our way towards his nest. But we now have the Atronach stone, which those under the sign of the Atronach stone absorb a portion of incoming spell damage and have a larger pool of magicka, but recovery is much slower. So yes, we will be taking the Atronach stone. We lost the Lady Stone, but we gained the Atronach stone, which will increase our magicka reges. I think it actually does just do magicka absorption, which is fine by me. As I'm hoping that, so the Atronach stone increases magicka by 50 points, absorbs 50% of magicka from hostile spells, and magic resistance is 50% slower. I don't have a magic resistance, a magicka regeneration, so that is just a positive boon all over. Next, I want to go check out this shrine, since I am interested to see whose shrine this is. And then we'll be heading over that way, because that's where his nest is, and I'm hoping to deal with him today. I'm hoping to deal with him, since killing dragons is part of our job as Dragonborn. And she does have a little bit more of an understanding of it now. It's actually not a thing that the Greybeards were big into for some reason, but she feels like it's part of her duty and part of her mission, and she should also be working on getting more points, more dragon souls. Seeing the statue. Not entirely sure whose statue that is. I don't recognize that one. Then again, most of the ones I know the best of are the 9. And some of the Daedric princes. I'm not very big on the other pantheons. I wanted to know where that person went, because it looked like he had an interesting name. I think the giant may have sent him skyward. Skeleton. Bye, skeleton. probably a waste of my magicka. Be kind of funny if this was like a really good one and I decided to switch out for it just after getting the Atronach Stone. Trinimac. Burn Corpse. View a Blessing. Excuse me. Why did I not get the option to worship you? Another one? Okay, fine. Barrier. Maybe there are some I just can't worship? Oh, Trinimac only accepts High Elves, Wood Elves, and Orc blood, and Orcish blood. Yeah. Fine, whatever. Blessing of Trinimac. You are 8% more effective with two-handed weapons. Okay, fine. Probably not something I would have cared about anyways. Maybe an Orc playthrough? One that gives into Umbra completely? Possible. Alright. Back to work. Kind of annoying that I dumped 200 gold on him to try and get his favor. But it's fine. I can understand a couple of the gods being specific. Alright, come on. Stop flying around. And my rear dragon. Boom. Boom. About to say you're gonna try and breathe fire at me? Whatever element you breathe. Yep, it is fire. Ow, please don't do that again. You're just restoring my magicka. That is such a broken ability. What the Dragon Hunter? Come on. Gotcha. Come on. Who's he gonna crash down at? Thank you. Goodbye. Nice. Alright, let's see what's on you. Gold, helmet, and ruby. Harvest ingredients. Gonna be bones and scales, but we might as well grab them. Still can move. Good sign. Ooh, and another shrine. But we'll go try care of this area. The reason I want to do this is because I'm pretty sure this is also a Dragon Priest mask, which we're still collecting those, so it'd be nice to be able to grab another one while we're here. Still not entirely sure why I can't get the wooden mask yet, hoping that doesn't affect it too much. Was I wrong? This might not be the one where the Dragon Priest is at. I know one of these has a Dragon Priest. Frost Breath. Not exactly what I needed, but yeah. Eventually I might look up a map of where they all are when we start actually looking to collect them all. Ooh, 2 shrines. Blood Valor Stone, Scroll, and a Ruby. And you can keep the Steel Axe. Mostly because of the fact that I don't want to carry too much stuff, because I'm already carrying 3 carcasses on me that I should not be carrying. We will deal with it in a little bit. I want to see what these shrines are first. Manicore discovered. I could not understand why that would still be exploding. Is their wards literally absorbing the spell? Annoying. Fighting mages is now extremely potent for me. Alright, let's see. What are you? I will give you my money. Once a mortal lich, the king of worms is the god of necromancy and the enemy of Archay. Undead conjuring at night lasts longer. Trap souls in my name, pray only at night, never accept Archay's blessings. Those skilled in conjuration are most deserving of my favor. Menamarco. Oh, I should have recognized that. I know that lore. No, sir. No, thank you. You can have 100 gold just because of my stupidity, but I will never be praying or giving to you again unless Zara switches over to being a necromancer. Which is funny, because he actually was a necromancer. Indeed, she was a necromancer, so it's kind of funny that that's the case. What the heck? Okay, this one looks a lot more fancy. Oh. Temple of the Ancestors. That's why this is more fancy. We have Ariel, who is the center god of this particular pantheon, and then we have Jeffy, Anister, Magnus, who we currently worship, Zaraxius, Trenomac, Zabian. That's it. Wow. So, which one is Magnus? There's Magnus. We will give an offering to Magnus, and we will pray for Magnus at the shrine. We'll pray here for a little while. She's not going to stay here for super long. She's going to pray here for a little bit. Because this is our patron god right now. So probably another reason why she blessed a couple of these. I could see her going around and giving gold to all of them. I'm not going to, because I don't need to go through all those menus. But I guess we'll give to Ariel. Learn all skills faster. So this one would be really good for learning skills. High elves for his favor. Become the champion of my sacred chantry. Fulfill your destiny by saving Tamriel and master all skills. So Ariel's pretty good if you want to be a growth, but she's not really into it. She's just going to give Ariel for his blessing. I probably should have checked out what Magnus's blessing was before I went over to Ariel's statue, but it's fine. I think Magnus understands why we are blessing Ariel as well. I partially want to go back to. We'll see what Ariel's blessing is, and then if Ariel's blessing is not that great, we'll go back to Magnus's. You are 8% more effective with missile weapons. No. Here we go. We're gonna go back to Magnus. Our effects are now at 60%. Forever with Magnus is now at 60%. And the blessing of the straight up blessing of Magnus, 8% chance of absorbing hostile spells and recharging your magicka. So that's pretty useful to have, especially with Sarah's current setup. And I am apparently overweight. No, I am not. Okay, there we are. I was just stuck walking. I'm not going to do it in there, but we are going to deal with those corpses right now. Because I need to deal with those corpses. So, we're going to drop that one. And these ones. Alright. So, first things first, let's field dress the bear. We'll skin the pelt. We'll harvest the ingredients. Butcher the meat. Oh wow, that's a lot of meat. Alright, next, wolf. Skin the pelts. Harvest the ingredients. And I'll bring you guys back when we finish. Alright. Those beasts are done with. Still working our way towards turning to Whiterun. We will be going as the crow flies for a little bit. I don't feel like dealing with being lost. Be kind of cool if I had if this spell did damage to me normally, but thanks to my abilities I would gain back some of the magicka from it. We are not going to loot you. Actually, what we'll do is we'll field dress you. We'll go ahead and harvest your ingredients because your ingredients are relatively useful. My skills are improving, yay. And we'll go ahead and actually, yeah, we're gonna skin and butcher for stuff. Meat. And dispose of the corpse. We have a lot of bear meat on us now. Probably not as much as probably not as much as I probably could, but I have a good amount of bear meat on me now. Go as the crow flies now. Wish I could, because then I could fly. That'd be a really cool ability in this game. But I don't think it ever really gave you that ability other than, well, there's a shout that kind of gives you the ability to fly. House. Wondering if there's anybody around that I could talk to. Hello.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
No, thank you. No. We're not cutting up wood right now. I was a little busy right now. Probably normally wouldn't be against it, just because of the fact that it would be helpful. And a small amount of gold. Probably get enough gold to get back what she gave to Magnus. I think you can go over 100%. I don't know if there's anything I can do that angers Magnus. That's a key sheet. Probably selling skooma. Sure. Actually, are you selling mint sugar?
This one has something sweet for the fellow traveler. Take a
Yeah,
look.
for sale. Yeah, you have mint sugar. We'll take some mint sugar. I don't need the rest of your stuff because I don't need drinks. I just sold him skooma. I think we're carrying a bit of skooma. But no biggie. Flowers. When we get back to Whiterun, we will be heading back to Clockwork again in order to turn in some of this stuff I am carrying into the storage. I will cut that out again if we do that in this episode. We might make it back to Whiterun, we might not. We are still on the other side of the third of the world from where we need to be back at Whiterun, so... And who knows if I'll get distracted, because we might find more shrines. Because now that I know that that's a possibility of fighting one of those big shrine areas, I'm very tempted to keep looking for these. Another one. And of course, you're a problem. Another assassin from the Dark Brotherhood. Probably with another order to kill me. Yep. Oh, I just took everything. No, that's fine. Sarah's probably trying to figure out what she's going to do about that. She probably doesn't want to deal with it, but she probably has to feel like she's going to have to eventually. Still trying to figure out where I got Gift of Gab from. Probably some kind of minor quest that I did. Who knows? To where this to try and get to this shrine. Alright, let's figure this out. Huh. Apparently I keep getting the thing of praying once per day to get strength from my deity. Or why? Altar of Rimian. Give over blessing. Rimian does not accept those who are not of Khajiit blood. Let's see if Rimian had. Let's check a look. Let's check out what this blessing does. Blessing of Rimian. Lockpicking is 8% easier. Yeah, probably don't care about that. Because if it's lockpicking, then it's probably a thief thing, and while she is a little bit of a thief, she is not much of a thief. Yeah, at least. Might be joining the Thieves Guild soon. Gonna go deal with the Dark Brotherhood first. Maybe. Our next docket... Our next thing on the docket, I think is what I meant to say. Did I pass by the... Oh yeah, because we went up and around instead of through. That's fine. I don't see any bandits. Probably go back and clear them out if I wanted to, but I'm not entirely into the idea of doing it right now. But the next item on our itinerary, plan, whatever you want to call the choices that Sarah is going to make, is going to be is either going to be finishing, well, right now it's finishing the Companion's Quest line. We're either going to go, after the Companion's Quest line's over, we're either going to go to Solstheim, or we're going to go join the Dark Brotherhood. Well, it's not that she's going to go join the Dark Brotherhood, she wants to deal with this whole being hunted by assassins. So she's going to go talk to Aventus and see if maybe he's the one trying to kill her. It's like he's the one that she's hearing about, and she knows that if he's trying to kill her, then maybe he could just talk to him and find out why. And then when she finds out who he's trying to kill, she's going to kind of agree with it, so she's going to go back to deal with it. So I'm starting to think that the game agrees with me that this is the path I should take. Because that's 2 assassins in a row that have tried to kill me. In my rears. Stop trying to murder me. Yeah, we'll take everything. I feel like we should go back to our farm. The one that I keep forgetting we have somewhere in that direction, I think. It's over in that direction. It's a very large area to go, especially since I know it's quite a distance away from Whiterun. But, yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. The Gilder Green... Not the Gilder Green. The Gallon Plain, or Golden Plains, or whatever it's called, farm that we put that one Nord at that we took from his family ancestral home. Or ancestral tomb. After his grandma got killed. No guards.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort.
That's also something else I need to deal with eventually, but I don't think she's going to go deal with that just yet.
If you need potions, you should.
Oh wait, crap. We can't go do the Dark Brotherhood until I go become a vampire again, because being a werewolf and being a vampire hunter and being a Dark Brotherhood assassin is not helpful. being a vampire is. I say that and then remember the anime where a guy uses, where a so-called magical assassin uses basically an artillery cannon to commit assassinations, and it rightfully so. One of the characters is like, I don't even know what assassination is anymore, and I'm like, no, you don't, because that's not assassination. All right, like I said, I will be back. I'm going to head into the terminus, head back to Clockwork Castle, turn in some equipment, and then I will meet you guys when we go into, actually, to make a more clean transition, I'm going to keep you guys until we go into the terminus, and then going into the terminus, I will then cut the recording, and then you guys will be brought back when we get back into Whiterun. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, and welcome back. We are now in Whiterun, with our inventory being now at 192. I've shaved off even a little bit more of our stuff. We still have the Ring of Mercy, all that stuff is all still the same. I haven't really changed out even our equipment. Just dropped off a few extra potions, some more of our food. I even limited us to 20 arrows because we're not really using arrows right now, so I want to have some on me just in case, but we're not going to be using them all that much. So, yeah. We also need to stop by and see Preventus up at Dragon's Reach, because we have a quest for killing a giant. Clinic. I return to Clinic.
Hey, bud.
Where's Clinic? Who is Clinic? Why is Clinic? Why are we returning to Clinic? Return to Anna, return to Preventus. Oh, oops. Right, we were supposed to go to Klimek to let him know we dropped off the supplies at the Greybeards. Oopsies.
Come to chat with an old woman?
He's gonna be waiting a while for that one too, because we picked that up when we first were on our way to Rothgar. There's a statue to Talos. We could switch over to Talos. We're not going to. Main reasoning being, I'm not a big fan of what Talos blesses us, and like I said, we might be joining the Dark Brotherhood soon. We might be joining the, I know we're going to go do the Dawnguard quest line eventually, because we're going to get rid of our lycanthropy that way. Because we're going to become a vampire, like I've mentioned before. It's spoiled quite a few times now. First, what we're going to do is we're going to run up to see Preventus, so we can get our bounty for the giant we killed quite a while ago, before we went to the 7,000 steps. We also might pick up another bounty from him in the area. Just have it be that we pick up one from him all the time, so we always have a quest for him, or need to come see him. Just say that it's us doing our Thane business.
Very excellent. You've done us a great
Other
service.
dragon.
Here is your reward.
Oh, he doesn't have a single quest.
The task of steward is more
Really-
important than you realize.
Really prevent this? You're gonna make me go
You
talk
are often asked
to
for my
the
bounty
innkeeper or
house.
something to collect a bounty. I do wish there was a way to do better bounties. Like I've been thinking about adding a mod for better bounties, just so that Sarah can continue her bounty work, just to feel like she's helping the area out. We might talk to. We're not getting Lydia. She's not coming with us. I don't think Sarah wants a companion right now.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
What do you have for Sarah?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
I wouldn't say master, because if I was going to say master, I would have already done it. Pretty sure she's gotten pretty far. Master Ropes of Conjuration? No. Ring of the Minor Knight. Scrolls. Let's see. That I don't think I have. Hangman's Noose. I I was hoping that we would have something in here like bound bow, but doesn't look like it.
Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
There's also an item here that we could get that would be good for us, but again, Sarah's not trying to mess with the Daedra for a little bit, at least not with any more Daedra. And then again, it is a weapon of Boethia, so technically it's still in her wheelhouse and she has the Ebony Mail. But again, we're trying not to do that right now, so no. Which, if you guys are wondering, the Ebony Mail has been stored away in the armory of the Clockwork Castle. Do we follow Talos? We get the blessing from him just to get the blessing from him. God King, God Hero of mankind, Tiber Septon, founded of the Empire and ascended to godhood after his death, improves attacks and shouts against elves, brings civil war to a conclusion, learn the dragon's tongue, absorb dragon souls, slay elves and the Thalmor, never openly break the laws of Skyrim. How do I kill the Thalmor if I can't openly break the laws of Skyrim? Skyrim currently agrees with them, Talos. You're being problematic. But we're not going to do this yet. Yet. We might follow Talos later. Alright, let's take a look around real quick, because I'm wondering if a Shrine of Hearsing is here. Which I'm guessing if there's gonna be one, it'd be in the Underforge. I was expecting them to have put one on here or something. Not look like it. Oh, and the blood's gone. What? That's weird. Usually the blood is still there. Usually the blood remains there for, I was pretty sure, the rest of the game to let you become a werewolf whenever you wanted to, but I guess not. Here's the Skyforge. Okay. Activate shield rack. What? This is an immersive armor shield painting rack. You may wish to be in third person for best view. Warning, placing an item in this shield rack will destroy any enchantments on it and remove any tampering on it. Never mind. That's interesting. Not entirely sure what that's from. We have a bunch of people. Maybe there's a shrine in the side? I don't know where it would be in Yorbasker. Not like Yorbasker is off limits to people. There's Ayla waiting for us at the door. We'll talk to her in a second. It's in the chest. Not really. Not gonna take any of that, not even the gold. It's not enough gold to be worth it. Nope, doesn't look like there's anything here. Maybe downstairs. Maybe like downstairs is a members only area, so they put it downstairs. I still feel like there should be a
Might head down to the
Right
meadery
here.
later. See what they're brewing up. You can smell the honey on the wind.
tired. I throw ourselves into a bed eventually. Not at the exact moment. Is Godluck still down here? He is. Hello, Godluck.
Some nights I dream about the mists of Sovngarde.
Yeah, I can understand that thought process. Day you'll be there, man. Have faith. Ooh. You mind if I take this? Thanks. I don't consider that stealing because of the fact that Codlack is like, because it doesn't, the game doesn't mark it as stealing, and I believe Codlack would be like, yeah, sure, you can have it. I believe he knows we're helping him out. I could see it being one of those things of like, you have to finish the quest before you can get it. Would be a cool way to make this fetch quest a little bit more interesting. Alright, it looks like I can't find a shrine down here, which is fine. We'll continue to scope out Skyrim for it. Let's go talk to Ayla.
I've been running interference for you around here. I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign. Yet.
Okay,
Have
good.
you been bringing the battle to the Silver Hand, friend? I
Yep,
wish I
I
could
took
be
care-
there with you. Soon enough.
Yep, I took care of that group of Silverhand that lived on the other side of the Throat of the World.
Excellent. Looks like you've really driven them into hiding. Keep this up. We'll wipe them out yet.
Well, what's the next target? Can I
Until
talk to
next
multiple
time.
people? Looks like it.
I hope the hunting goes well, sister. We've got the cowards on their heels now.
Yep, what's the
The
next target?
Silver Hand has been scouring the world for more pieces of Wuthrad. One group is hidden out in Whiterun. Get it back, for the honor of us all.
One is hidden here. Retrieval. Get a fragment of Wuthrad. Oh! I just crossed those towers a little bit ago. I could have easily just gotten the fragment while I was there. Because I definitely would have been able to do that. Because it's always been there. It didn't just appear there because of the quest. We couldn't have. It just appeared there because of the quest.
Tired of bread and stew?
That's okay. We'll go deal with that real quick. Because that's a really quick one.
Into a choice cut of steak.
And we should be getting close to where this quest will go. For the edge.
Alfred, patron of the great clan.
We may or may not use our werewolf form for it. We may just use Magicka. We are going to do real quick because I don't know if we've done it today. I think I did it before, but I'm not really entirely sure. So what we are going to do is we're going to pray real quick. We're at 61.7% with Magnus. Probably not going to switch over to Hirsine unless I find Hirsine's shrine relatively quickly. Due to us not going to be a werewolf for too much longer. The other one, where's the other one? What's the other one pointing me towards? Oh, yeah, go to him and return the thing. I might go to him next. We may make our way back there real quick. And by real quick, I mean super quick. What I might do is I might kill the Silverhand leader in werewolf form and then run to near there in werewolf form. Question becomes, because I did not think of this until just now, are we able to enter werewolf form right now? Yes, we are. But what we'll do is we'll get there, turn into a werewolf, kill the Silverhand, and then run to Iverstead from the Silverhand's outpost, and return and talk to Klimek, and then make our way back here to Whiterun. We obviously won't be able to do it in werewolf form because we'll have already used up our werewolf transformation for the day, unless the Ring of Hirsine works and allows us to use. It'd be kind of funny if I put the Ring of Hirsine on and it automatically gave me the option to worship Hirsine. I like how the book gave me the possibility of worshiping Namira. Who is this? This guy looks interesting. Oh, it's a Vigil of Stendarr.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendarr will cast them into the light.
Huh.
The Vigil will be watching you.
And say that as if they know me. They know. Do they know? I'm not worried about it. I think Sarah's realized that if they can get wiped out by a group of vampires, that she doesn't have much to worry about because she's a lot stronger than those vampires as far as she's concerned, because she's killed so many of them. She hasn't seen the power that the vampires have. One reason why she hasn't even considered it. I will say that she still has an obsession for power. She just doesn't She's not willing to let herself be controlled by something else for a vein of power. She wants true power, which not only is power over herself, but also power over power in general. There's another elk. Looks like the blessing of the shards is worn off, which makes sense. It's been quite a while since we've been there. At least a day. Because we spent a bit of time in Pyre Uthgar, then we came down, did some camping and some hunting in the area. Amazing how fast she travels around Skyrim at this point. Alright guys, where are you? I may not even have to use my werewolf state for this, because it wouldn't be very worth it if I just transformed into a werewolf right this second. Be the only... That, or is it possible that I cleared them out and the shard is here? It's just the shard. There's nobody here. Okay. This is weird. Full thread. Weird. Why would they just have this here? Where are they, and why did they just leave the shard out here? They were baiting it. Nope. No biggie. We have the shard. We can go talk to them. We can go back and deal with, and give the shard to Ayla, so that we have all the shards. So that we have another shard of Wuthred. Now, I am going to go ahead and head to Iverstead, although I'm under the impression I know what's going on. I bet you they attacked White. Now, Sarah's not going to think of this because she's not really considering it as a possibility. Not to mention she thinks that they're strong enough to handle themselves. But I bet you anything that this is when they attack Yorbasker and deal the shards of Wuthred and kill Godblack. Yes, they kill Godblack. Sorry for the spoiler. But we are going to turn into a werewolf, because that'll make getting to Iverstead just slightly faster. I do want to go to Iverstead and deal with the Iverstead situation right now. And being a werewolf does allow me to travel slightly faster than normal. I don't plan on killing people. Well, not many at least. Oh wow, I didn't expect to actually kill the courier. I always thought they were marked as essential. Whoa, that was interesting. Light.
Never should have come here.
I like how it actually affects how fed I am if I'm killing and eating people. I wonder if Namira would give me points for this, since I'm technically eating people even if I am in a werewolf state. Who are you? Oh, a mercenary. wasn't planning on killing too many people along the way, but we're running into a lot of people I don't mind killing. Oh. Recording's finished. I will see you guys in the next one when we arrive at Iverstead. See you guys next time.